you. I'm you. I stop you too. You and
What's good, world? Welcome back to Unload the Weight Podcast, where I'm your host, Logan Farrar, and I'm here to drop gems in the gym for your mental health and well-being. As you know, stress is always out to get us. But here, on this platform, we just create awareness, we rise above it, and we turn that pressure into power. Each and every day, we're trying to work to the top. And as we work to the top, it's going to be some new set of circumstances that we got to navigate through. And I'm here for it. So let's go. Let's continue to work towards the best version of ourselves.
Hey, what's going on, world? Welcome back to Unload the Weight Podcast. You already know what it is, man. It is a special month, a very beautiful month. Hold on, pause. I gotta give this beautiful person the recognition right here, Miss Bess. The best. You feel me? She doing big things. Shout out to Bess. She just got honored with a speaking gig in New Jersey. New Jersey. So that's how do you feel about that?
I feel good. I feel prepared and I'm excited.
Dang, man, you be doing big things. That's crazy work. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much.
But also, May is Mental Health and Awareness Month too. Did you know that? And I wanted to talk about this today. I mean, I should have talked about it the last. No, I don't think it was.
May is also our son's birthday.
Oh yeah, hey! Shout out to Big Jew on Friday. He'll be 3, and it has been an amazing ride. 3 years as parents, so it's a continuing learning experience. You know what I mean? But it's a vibe. He's a vibe. I'm a vibe. You're a vibe. We all vibes. But Mental Health and Awareness Month. Something irritated me yesterday because I gave Mental Health and Awareness Month a shout out yesterday on my TikTok. And guess what somebody commented under my shout out? I said mental health. So my post was mental health is just all about the relationship you have with yourself, because you got to be aware of how you feeling, how you thinking, how you acting, for your mental health to be sharp, you know. And this person said, "No, it's not about that. It's about the money. It's about my relationship with the money."
Wait, say that again.
So I said that mental health is all about the relationship you have with yourself, basically. And he said, "No, it's not. It's about the relationship with this money." So he thinks that basically money solves everything, and it doesn't.
That's crazy. I was just thinking about that this morning.
What? Think about what?
How some people think that money covers things, like they don't have to get better, they don't have to, they just think money will solve all their problems.
Is that broke behavior?
Is what broke behavior?
Thinking that money's gonna solve everything.
I think people who don't have money always assume that the problem or the thing that's wrong with them is the fact that they don't have money. But I think also when you have money, you realize that just like, Robin Williams and Kate Spade and all the people who had millions of dollars who still, weren't happy or weren't fulfilled, But I think that people who don't have something, they always assume that their happiness or their lack of happiness comes from the lack of money.
Right, and when you get money, them real ones don't. Them real ones ain't around you. Them real ones ain't around you. Well, I shouldn't say them real ones ain't around you. Them real ones around you, but you're gonna develop new relationships.
Yeah.
Because of the money, and sometimes you're gonna get backdoored, and that's gonna surface some unwanted emotions, and you ain't gonna know how to handle it because mentally you ain't work on yourself. So I just wanted to say that, man, because that's crazy work. That kind of irritated me. But mental, you gotta be aware. You gotta be aware. Mental health is all about being self-aware. So just making sure you understand how you're feeling. So being aware, like some of the signs that you may have mental health issues is if you're oversleeping or if you're not sleeping a lot, if you're overeating or if you're not eating a lot, if you're agitated, if you're anxious, if you're always worried, if you're always negative, if you're always just not feeling yourself. And it's not only that, mental health issues it shows up physically in your body too. So if your stomach always hurting, if you're always having headaches, if you're always feeling nauseous, if your heart hurting, if your body hurting, like mental health, there's so many signs that will show up in your mind and body that's alerting you. You got to change something, because those physical cues, those mental cues are just alerts that you got to change something in your world. So, yeah, mental health is not about money. What does mental health mean to you?
Well, that's a great question. Mental health to me means just doing things that help to heighten your overall sense of well-being. Because I think mental health is not just like a mental thing. I think it's like a holistic thing, and I think, you always talk about how it's interchangeable, or not interchangeable, but like you can have a nice body and not have good mental health, or you can have mental health but then be lazy and not take care of your body. So I think that mental health is really like just a heightened sense of awareness about, your overall well-being, and just making sure that, you focusing on yourself holistically and not just targeted approaches, because you could fix your body, but if you're mentally not doing well, it ain't.
Right. Yeah. No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. I don't think you could have one without the other.
Yeah.
Like, if you're out of shape, you are going to look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, I need to improve. I need to get better. So that's going to surface some self-doubt. That's going to lower some self-esteem. And also mentally, if you're not on point, if you're always worried, and if you're always worried, that's going to stress that, like, worry, like, issues target the heart. So that's going to surface heart issues. That's going to surface blood pressure issues. That's going to just, you can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
So most definitely, world, be mindful. Be mindful of your mind and your body, and one day at a time. Like, if you're going to work on it, start right now and just have gratitude. The power of being grateful, because like me and you spoke about yesterday or the day before, you can't be irritated and grateful in the same breath. So start your journey, be mindful that you started, and just go from there. So happy Mental Health and Awareness Month. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, y'all.